Hi, welcome to Mondays with Marsha. I'm Marsha Judkins, a former member of the Utah House of Representatives, and I'm here to talk Utah politics with you. This year, Utah's 45-day legislative session ended on March 7th, and by the close of the session, 582 bills had been passed. Governor Spencer Cox then had 20 days to either sign, veto, or allow bills to become law without his signature. Governor Cox ultimately vetoed 6 bills and declined to sign 2 others, explaining his reasons in a detailed veto letter that's available online. Meanwhile, the legislature has until May 6th to call a veto override session if they want to overturn any of his vetoes. An override would require a 2/3 vote in both the House and in the Senate. So here's a summary of the 6 vetoed bills and Governor Cox's reasons. HB 306. Precious metals amendments required the state treasurer to set up a precious metals-backed electronic payment system integrated into the state's accounting system so that we could pay vendors with gold and silver. The governor vetoed it over concerns about operational impracticality and also potential conflicts of interest because a private donor had offered to fund the system because the legislature didn't, and that could undermine the state's required competitive bidding process. HB 315, elected official vacancy modifications, proposed breaking a tie among 3 or more candidates in a midterm municipal election by using a game of chance, such as a coin toss. Cox vetoed it because the Utah Constitution explicitly forbids the legislature from authorizing any game of chance, and he wanted to avoid any potential legal challenges. SB 37. Minimum basic tax rate amendments would have redirected the portion of property tax revenues which currently fund local school districts into the state's general fund, and then it had education funds replacing that money afterward. Cox vetoed it due to concerns about undermining public education funding and also because of the loss of transparency to taxpayers regarding where their property tax money goes. SB 106, Utah-Ireland Trade Commission, which aimed to create an 11-member commission focused on trade relations between Utah and Ireland. Cox vetoed it because his administration is trying to reduce the number of commissions overall, and also he questioned the wisdom of forming a commission with a single country when Utah has larger trade relationships with other countries. SB 197, property tax amendments, would have phased out the popular circuit breaker property tax relief program, which is for low-income seniors, in favor of the less popular tax deferral program in which taxes are deferred and then paid when the home is sold. County treasurers and commissions opposed the change, and they warned that it would hurt our vulnerable residents. And Governor Cox agreed and said that these reforms should happen only as part of a bigger and broader review of the tax system. SB 296. Last one, judicial amendments. This bill would have given the governor the power to appoint the Chief Justice of the Utah Supreme Court every 4 years, subject to Senate confirmation. And Cox vetoed it because it would have politicized the judicial branch and also erode somewhat the balance of power between government branches. So whether lawmakers are going to try to attempt any veto overrides remains to be seen, but the deadline to do this is fast approaching, so we'll find out soon. Thanks for watching, and let me know what else you have questions about, and I'll see you next Monday.